It's a very special moment, and it's words can't describe it because it's a feeling in my body. It's just exciting, powerful, knowing that there's a connection with family out here.
We've always had a few conversations over the last couple of years, and he wasn't really ready at the time, but as we continued along the journey and then everything sort of aligned with our 30th year, Jono being one of the greatest Indigenous players to, not just for Fremantle, but to ever play the game, everything sort of aligned.
Jumping in the car with Daniel today, my cousin that helped design it, it's a surreal feeling. We're both through and through Dockers fans from going back to when it came into the competition, and I was lucky enough to be drafted by the team I supported, to be an Aboriginal man growing up and then designing the Indigenous jumper, especially for its 30th year. It's a special moment for myself and Daniel and our family.
So I get a call from him, and he said, I've been asked by Freo to do the jumper, and I wanted to know if you want to bring your business along and help us out and tell the story about our family. My brother was a big Fremantle Dockers supporter as well. A few weeks before he had passed away, he'd given me a little pencil case with some paints in there and said, can you do me a painting? And ever since then, I've never looked back.
When we first started, I reckon we caught up about 3 times. Our first design is completely different than what we have now. I knew what I wanted on the jumper and what I wanted to show and represent in this design. It's about the bloodlines and where we come from, to recognise the past and what they've done, and also bringing back the old flavours of Fremantle with the colour and the anchor style. And Daniel just put it into pieces and put the story together.
His first jumper he played was the retro, which had the old colours. So we represent those, but the colours that are on there actually will represent our family. So the green represents the green paddocks and stuff on your way out to Quairading, coming through here, through York and all that way. And then we've got Pop's parents over here, which is that red dirt from up in Halls Creek as well, which is where our bloodline also runs from. The seed's been planted way down here with our lines where Nan and Pop had got married, and then we got the circle on the outside, which is the brothers and sisters of my mother. Then we run off to the top where we've got Jono and his 3 kids and me and my 5. On the back, we can lead to a bit more of that bloodline. So we've got Kickety's jumper on the back there, and then we've got all our past and present players. Without that being said in here, with the names and the bloodlines, people may not know that sort of stuff.
The names, we put plaques up there where a whole lot of their grandparents lived. Derek Kicker's grandfather was my mother's brother. So it's Buddy Franklin even. His mother is my first cousin because of his grandfather. And it's a close relation to all these footballers, all related in, and their parents and grandparents all from Badgerly. It's unreal.
Part of the process of designing this jumper is to reach out and talk to the elders and bringing my mum into it and letting her know that this is what we're going through. I think the process of just coming together was the best part about it.
I love all of it, especially this bit of my family, my parents and siblings. Yeah, I'm so proud that he's doing it.
Try to encourage the young ones to go forward and do the best they can. I've always been a part of the young people, so I'm very proud of them.
They stood around Daniel and Daniel told the story. I just stood back and observed and just watched them, just listened to Daniel tell the story. Now, after that, you can see the smiles on their faces, but then had the response from the aunties. They came over and gave us a hug, and Auntie Moya came over and she had a tear. It's a story of her own life as well, and representing and acknowledging the elders, for them to connect and have a look at the jumper, connect with the jumper, connect with Daniel and myself and out at Badgerling. It's a special moment, and I'll never forget the time when she came over and she had tears. So yeah, that's what it's all about.
The feeling's sort of getting real now, you know, so yeah, to have that happen and to see all the supporters out there wearing it as well and cheering on, yeah, I think I'll be looking at the sky just thanking my brother for the moment and enjoying the moment that we got.
If I'm standing in the Guard of Honour, it's going to be a surreal feeling. Yeah, a moment that I'll cherish forever. Hopefully the guys can represent it really well and play Fremantle footy, because I know that I'll be sitting back really proud to see the jumper running around.